go as far. What? This is... Where is he coming from? That is very new. Alright, so I suspect that guard walked out through the door. Check this out. This is a completely new path. And this is a massive game changer for this part of the level. I don't think this has ever happened before. Pretty sure this is a new path. Let's have a look for that new roaming guard. That's not him, that's the old one. He was always there before. But there is our walking roamer. I'm actually not sure whether there's gonna be the stationary guard still spawns there. Just gonna wait. This guy. Come on, boy. Come on, you can do it. That's not the direction I would like you to walk, but... Oh well. Let's walk past him. And no, there's no other guard here, so I'm assuming that where previously there was a stationary guard here, now there is a walking guard who... who's gonna make our life a lot more difficult, to be honest.
Nanookmetaal! Tuk tut!
Hello friends, my name is nanookmetaal and I hope that you're having a good day. Today we're going to play some more stealth heists. I went for Shadow Raid because I've heard that there is a change as to how this map works. There is apparently now a new guard that spawns in this waterfront area here. I'm not going to be killing anyone here, so this area is not going to be 100% safe, and using the sewers underneath. Can I get an image of those? I don't think so, but basically kind of go around through here. There's a spot here, and then you can get out onto the street. That's going to be my safe way of getting to the heist, to the map, and getting out back to safety. And the other thing that I'll mention is that I will cover, I guess this is going to be like a new series where I'll cover every single stealthable heist in this game. We'll begin with the Shadow Raid, because it will also get me sort of like back up to speed with Payday stealth. I am a bit rusty. And this is not the first time I'm trying this heist. In fact, make a prediction. What do you think? Is what is this attempt, you reckon? Alright, so far we're not getting a roaming heist, the roaming guard. This is a stationary one, and from my previous attempts, I suspect that the reason that he's not roaming is because this door is closed. Where in the past, when I saw this door being open, the guard would be walking around, and right now he is stationary. So yeah, I guess if I open that door, he might start roaming as well. So maybe I'm not gonna do that. Let's use thermite. I didn't pick it up. I still make that mistake. Open the case, but don't actually get the thermite out, and then you're not, you know, you run to your destination and you don't actually have the thermite still. And I just realized, because I have opened this grate here, once I open this grate, I actually still can't get onto the street because I need a third thermite. If I had another player with me, we probably could have glitched it and dupe the thermite. Probably on the borderline of being a cheat, in all honesty, so not something that I really like doing. There's another guard here. Just gonna wait him out. And a third one. Oh. Hopefully no more guards upstairs there, which will give me... What was that? Just cameras. Which will give me some time to get into the cams room, disable those. Makes your life so much easier in this heist. I will take this key card because this one is very far away from the vault. There's no way for me to actually run here and within 10 seconds grab it. Even if I was doing it through the ceiling, probably just not gonna have enough time. As always, I'm not gonna open this door because the guards will then be able to walk through this room. Pathing in this heist is critical. So, as I mentioned, the door downstairs by the waterfront is not open. And I feel like that's what causes that guard not to be a roamer. I'm not going to open it, but at the same time, I won't open any other doors just for now, because that also can create paths for the murky water guards to come in out on that balcony there and some other places. I'll keep them closed, and I'll hope that even maybe a few more guards will become frozen. And again, that's because of the pathing in Payday 2. Sometimes guards get assigned with waypoints which are unreachable, and because they cannot physically get there because of the closed doors, they will be frozen in place. And I will use that to my advantage. We're approaching the 5th minute. That's when the helicopter will arrive. It's not 5 minutes from the start of the heist, but 5 minutes from you entering the compound and Bane dropping the line of when he mentions the helicopter, not the helicopter, the containers. It's like, oh, murky water containers, check those out, they have some stuff in there. The moment he mentions that, basically the 5-minute countdown starts, and that's when you'll know after that 5 minutes the guard will come, the helicopter will come. Since I haven't opened these doors, this balcony is going to be somewhat safe, but I suspect that guard is still there. Yep, he's still there. So I shouldn't really be dropping those bags down there. Could maybe throw them down in the water. Just gonna... Oh, it's not a great spot. I'm worried that guard over there might see it. There's a helicopter. 5 minutes. Now there's a nice little shortcut to spawn the bags there. And we've got a container this time. Got lucky. That means we're not getting any extra guards. And we are getting an extra container with an artifact. At least it used to be an artifact in the past. I have to see what actually will come this time. Couple of guards on the roof. And yeah, apart from that, cameras are off. It's pretty easy sailing from here on. I almost kind of wish that guard was a walking one, because that would make it a little bit more exciting. We'll get that variety. Money bag. And should I throw it in the water? I used to throw it in the water here, because then it spawns over there and then you can take it to the dumpster. But because I'm not using the dumpster anymore, there's not much point of doing that. It's going to be the same distance to carry it from that sewer entrance to the tugboat. Just got sick of waiting for that guard. Civilian over there, they tend to have a harder time spotting you than the guards, so I was a little bit more aggressive in that one. Another money bag, another crowbar, which I don't need. Let's let the 6th sense kick in and highlight those guards and civilians for me. About 3 seconds, I think, of not doing anything. They should have been highlighted, but they did not because they left the area. That's why either way I can come out, because I know there's pretty safe around here. As I said that, I almost got spotted by that guard. But again, fairly easy to avoid him. I can't go that way because there's a guard there who is blocking the path. I'm gonna walk around. And sometimes when he's not facing me, it's actually easy to walk past him through that door, but it's unreliable. You never know if he's gonna be looking at you or not. almost like keen to open the door just to see what he will do once I do open that door. Yeah, I probably should. Maybe when I secure some more bags and I don't have to rely on this area as much. And weapons, I now have my crowbar. It's very nice that the artifact came here because that's a very easy spot to get that artifact. Is that a frozen guard? We'll just tag him and see what happens if he's gonna move later on. Probably not a frozen one. No, in fact, he actually started moving. No cocaine here. That's a closed door for the waterfront, of course, so... I'm gonna avoid that. Can loot be here? Just gonna check. Doesn't look like there's anything here. That's cool. I'm gonna check that side room. Sometimes there's money there. Also the kitchen. Alright, nothing here this time around. Let's have a quick look at the kitchen. Kitchen is clear. There's a crowbar here. I think it spawns here all the time. There's not a good spot if you're looking for things. Some cocaine. Let's chuck it in there. Here's some more money. I'm also checking the top of the containers there, of those crates, because sometimes money spawns in that spot. Is that empty? Another artifact. Not the best spot, but not the worst. And another artifact. Artifacts, of course, you know, they're heavy, but they do give you a lot of money. The worst place probably would be to get an artifact here, because then that's like the most exposed area. Empty and empty. And what do we have? Nothing here. I don't think that extra money has spawned anywhere. It must be in one of the containers, probably. Alright, we'll put you here. I feel like this might be a stuck one. It appears that that guard is frozen, for the reasons I mentioned earlier with those waypoints. He will continue to be sitting down like that until the end of times, until maybe I open enough doors for him to become unstuck. But even then, I don't even know if he can actually become unstuck. I don't know if the check for the path happens. Is this empty? Yep. If that will happen again and again and again as the game progresses. I believe I've done the main warehouse and this area here. Let's have a look if there's anything in the cages. Nothing in this one, nothing in that one. Let's jump upstairs, because there's also this here. Another artifact. There's some cocaine. I think I already got those weapons. Sometimes cocaine spawns here. I already got it. Just jumping through the cameras to highlight guards. There's a money case there and a little bit of another crate. I hate when they're like that because now I've got two options. I can open it up using a saw, or I can drill through it. Still have my 3 pagers. Still this guard here in the back is stationary. And how long have we been doing this for? About 14 minutes, 20 seconds. Okay. Try not to drag out this video too much, but as you can see, there's still a lot of loot that I have to carry. Perhaps what I'll do is I will jump cut to where I've moved those bags to the warehouse, to the tugboat, just to, you know, spare us from boredom. I'll see you there. So I have secured all the bags that were lying in the sewers and on the rooftop there on the balcony. Now I can explore this side of the map. Found some more money. And also got to check out that container that came with the helicopter. That will most likely contain an artifact, as it always does. I probably should have been a little bit smarter about this and checked my surroundings, because there were a couple of civilians walking around. But it all worked out. As long as I don't fall into the sewers, I should be okay. Let's put that there. That guard, murky water guard that was on the rooftop, he's definitely stuck, because as I was moving my bags through the back, through the waterfront, I kept an eye out on him, and he never moved. And him being stuck on the roof is probably one of the best case scenarios, because there's not much going on the roof in terms of having to like steal there or walk around there. And it also means that he can't see much. Oh, that civilian's going inside. That is... Oh, there's another one. I think he went inside. I should follow him and kill him somewhere. Oh, two frozen guards here. Let's go that way. So you can see the guards are getting worse and worse and worse in their positioning. They almost all of them have become frozen. And this is my civilian with the key card. Probably didn't need to kill him. I could have just intimidated him and moved him somewhere else, but it doesn't really matter. And now I have my key card there, very close to the vault. I might need to kill. Not sure. Yeah, he will probably see it. So yeah, I might need to kill him when I open the vault. But it also seems like I have pretty much got all the guards frozen. Well, I didn't do anything. They just froze because of the poor pathing, but I don't think anyone is going to be circulating here. Maybe I will drill this. I'm also going to be very careful not to drop this key card into the slot, because that can happen as well. Need to get that artifact out of here. Restarting the drill, not dropping the card in. It's probably the worst thing to happen, because then that means I lost my opportunity to open the vault, unless I get lucky and I find another guard with a key card. Which, you know, I will probably kill the one in the warehouse. Maybe he will contain a key card, that'd be nice. But it's not something that I can know for sure. Say, 12 seconds left on that one, 7 seconds left on that one. I have had to fix them 3 times. Sometimes you get lucky, you only have to fix them once, but... oops. That's okay, it's just a civvy. I can move this guy over here. My cams are off, so... I don't have to worry about much. Just gonna bring him here. Sometimes he will get spotted from the windows on the outside, so maybe it's not the best idea to move him like this. Just use up a bag and do it. But in my case, I felt like I could do it. Alright, so got another artifact. So 2 more artifacts here. And then money bag. I think that's it. Yeah, those 2 artifacts. It's gonna be again a boring part. Maybe I will just speed through it on, so you don't have to suffer. So yeah, let's do another jump cut, and I'll see you when I get there. I have secured most of the stuff at this point, so I moved all the junk around to the van and to the tugboat. You forget that guard's there, because I usually just, you know, kill him the first time, first opportunity. And what am I doing now? Gonna have a quick look around, see what happened to all the murky water guards. This guy's stuck here. If I recall correctly, there were 2 Guards frozen downstairs, plus the one in that like little office area. And quite possible that this is it. Oh, man, this sucks. I'll do one last sweep of the yard just to make sure I have checked all the containers for the money. Empty. And empty. There's just one more container. Two more containers, actually. Yep, there's one more bag of money. Just chuck it over the fence for now and bring it to the van once I check the last container, which is currently being blocked by a civilian. Because this container only has access from one side, which makes it a little bit more tricky to get to. But it seems like that's it. The last bag of money will be placed into the van, and then I will go for the armor. Finally, he crouched. Took a while for me to get him to this position. Will make it a bit easier to walk around him when I'm out near the water. But I'm also thinking I'm going to secure the armor through the sewers and bring it out to the street. I probably need to kill this guy. I should do it now rather than wait for the vault to open. Probably should do it now. Yeah. Check this guy here. What do you guys think? So, you know, I still have plenty of pagers. Might as well just use it up. Use one up. If that ensures that the guard will not see, or anyone else won't see this. Unfortunately, he didn't drop a key card, so I will have to rely on that civilian key card that I obtained earlier. But at this point, we can go for the armor. 3, 2, 1. Probably should have waited for the countdown, but it doesn't really matter because it's just me doing it, so I can start at any point of time. That's it. We got the vault open. Now, all I have to do is just move this armor. I've got the 2 ECMs with pager blocking. Well, it will block everything. So if I come across any trouble, I will be able to just drop those and get a move on. The only guy who will give me trouble is probably going to be the civilian who will walk around here at some point. I'm walking on the other side of the street because of that guard there. He can detect me if I get too close to him. Alright, Bane will tell us that we got the whole armor. There we go. We have indeed got the whole thing. Now, let's go open that door and see what happens. In fact, I'll open all the doors that I come across. This is so weird. Look at that. I was working on this computer graphics assignment for one of my units, and I had the same kind of glitch where items in the world would shift depending on how my positioning is of my camera. It's quite funny to see it in the game. That's actually like in production, you know. My game was a lot more rudimentary. Yeah, I don't know. I think once they get frozen, that's it. there is no check to like see, hey, maybe the path is not obstructed anymore. Why don't we try moving again? No, I think that's it. So I am going to go. For all I know, the approach to shadow rate may have been completely changed, and I'm using like the most inefficient way of doing things. I doubt a lot has changed because from what I can tell, the map pretty much stayed the same. It's just that one extra guard that walks around now in the back, but apart from that, it looks pretty similar. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye bye.